This man is definitely a top-notch thief. He walked to a kiosk in a half-crouch. Then he took advantage of the owner's blind spot. He easily got the newspaper. He never had to pay for his meals, just by boldly switching the cups, and he had freshly ground coffee and bread. Then the man went to a supermarket. He puts a tag on a staff member's head, and then he hides a stuffed animal in a pram. Then he takes a pair of baby shoes off the shelf and slipped them into the uncle's pocket. When everything was ready, the man stuffed himself full of clothes. Then he picks out a candy bar and goes to the checkout. Before he could pay, the woman in front of him with the pram triggered the alarm. The alarms went off at all the registers. The staff rushed to check the situation, but she didn't get the same result. In the end, she decided it was a system failure. So for a few bucks, the man got a month's worth of groceries. The woman overheard a strange man. Frightened, she went straight to the garage to go home, but the man was in the garage too. He found a chainsaw and tried to steal it. Unexpectedly, the two of them bumped into each other again. The woman's not so sure anymore. She looked at Loris with a chainsaw in his hand. She was terrified. Loris was about to speak. The chainsaw was accidentally switched on, but he didn't know how to turn it off. So he tried to go up to the rich woman and ask her for help. The woman screamed in terror. Then she ran for her life. She got to the police station. She describes Loris to the staff. At this point, the chief is worried about the case. There's been a recent spate of murders in this town. The victims are all women. That's when the rich woman reported the headshots were put together. She's so excited. She yells, "That's him!" It's so scary. The chief picked up the portrait and took a look. He's such a creepy looking guy. He must be the serial killer. So they started an investigation overnight. So the commissioner decided to put Jessica close to Loris to get evidence. Late at night, a woman was waiting for a bus. Then a man came running up to her. He steals her luggage. The woman was confused. Why was the situation different? So she followed him. The man was so happy. He turned on the light. He's trying to avoid the landlord's failure to pay the rent. He made the pretty girl climb the scaffolding to get home. All the way home, the woman got dirty and almost blew her cover. Turns out there's been a series of murders in town. Loris was the prime suspect. The sheriff sent Jessica on a mission in order to complete the mission as soon as possible. Jessica wasn't just scared. Jessica not only wasn't scared, but she kept the pressure on Loris. After 40 years of being single, Loris said he was okay. Jessica saw to it that he didn't reveal his true nature. She changed her clothes right in front of him. Luckily for him, Loris had a lot of strength. Jessica saw that he could hold his own. Then she changed into a gold cardigan. Loris saw that it looked good. But the next moment, he took his head and banged it against the wall. It made him dizzy. Jessica was confused. Is it because I'm not pretty enough?